Hello ladies and gentlemen, I'm Jabbtoth, you are you, and this is You Need to Play, the show where I show you games that you need to play. This week we look at the game Tomas Was Alone.
Tomas was alone. Wow, a weird first thought to have. Chris had been doing fine. He wasn't the highest jumper, but he'd held his own. He'd even been graceful at times. Well, not actually. Not technically graceful. It's probably the wrong word, but you know, fine. There was that skinny little runt leaping about like he owned the place.
Tomas Was Alone is a game about jumping, floating, bouncing, anti-gravity, and friendship. You play a number of little shapes that have to work together to get the end of each level. Sounds like a simple, uninteresting game, but this game is so much more. Over the whole game, each shape is given its own personality and character, which is all done by the narrative work of Danny Wallace. This is absolutely amazing. I love learning about every single little character in the game, and each character has a great personality behind it.
So, this was how Claire would die. She knew it would happen eventually. She was rubbish at jumping, and she moved slowly. She felt a little like her continued existence was breaking some kind of natural order. The crumbling pillar was a dramatic death, she supposed. Wait, what? Claire couldn't shake the feeling that she was not, in fact, dead. It was at that moment that Claire realised she had superpowers.
You really start to care about these little shapes and what happens to them in their journey, plus I guarantee this game will continuously make you smile. The game has a great sense of humour and charm, which makes it a lot more enjoyable to play as you work out each puzzle. Plus, the music will keep you relaxed, and Danny Wallace will keep you entertained. His voice acting right through this whole game is extremely good.
Was it too early to refer to Laura as his girlfriend? Only if I say it out loud, he told himself. He didn't want to scare her off.
The story of the game is a really nice happy story about friendship, and if you need a game to cheer you up after a bad day, this game will do that for you. The puzzles themselves aren't the hardest in the world, and overall it's pretty easy. It's also not the longest game in the world, but it's also one of the most enjoyable games in the world. So overall, Tomas Was Alone is a great story about friendship with amazing voice acting work by Danny Wallace, and lovable in-depth characters that you really care about. Plus, the simple graphic style adds so much to it. You'd think it might deteriorate from it, but because of the in-depthness of like characters, like they're just little square blocks. But I've cared about those little square blocks a lot more than any Call of Duty game ever about any character. And that is, you know, pretty amazing if you can do that with little blocks. But the game is quite short and the puzzles aren't the hardest in the world. It's not going to take you very long to finish it. So if you want to get this game, be aware of that. You know, if you're looking for an in-depth puzzle game that's gonna like mind-boggle you, this is not the game you need. The prices for Tomas Was Alone are on the screen now. Plus, give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and subscribe for more from the Generation Games game. So till next time, I'm Jabbtoth, you are you, Jabbtoth out.